I remember walking along a dust road that was through all the lands in Africa to a very big convention center that had been built by a very godly man that housed crowds and crowds that came from all over our country. But there was this heavy heat, and everything was dry, the dust. Oh, car would come along, and I'd say, oh no, and I had to walk right away because this dust, you'd nearly suffocate and die because there's no rain for so long in that area. That happens in Africa. Terrible devastation when there's drought. And I am crisscrossing all my life, different parts of southern Africa, to different conventions, etc. Well, I was so basking in the heat, and I said, Lord, I have to walk. I can't stay on my knees. My mind doesn't function. I have to walk, get oxygen, to get a clear mind so I can be sharp in the pulpit in this convention. Here I'm going over messages with this heat. And I remember just groaning. God, please. I groan. Send rain. Send heavy clouds, thunder, lightning. I said, heavy rains, and send it possible. Now, I ask in Jesus Christ's name, but I meant it. And I wasn't playing the fool. I was really basking. I couldn't think. I could hardly walk. I felt myself like a piece of meat burning. Couldn't walk. It was just devastating. When I said in Jesus Christ's name, I got a fright. I got frightened. I suddenly saw this wind. Now, it was lands and valleys that I was walking through. The wind came so fast, so swiftly, there wasn't a cloud that I remember in the sky. Within about 4 minutes, I just saw the dust as this wind came. This incredible wind. In the end, I was holding up myself, trying to stand up. And the whole sky was dark within about 4 minutes with clouds. Well, I so panicked, I began to ask God for mercy for praying such a prayer. Because I wasn't so stupid as to think that it wasn't my prayers. When you groan like that, God has a holy obligation. And it's not carnality. Now, throughout the whole convention, right through the days and days, there was this cool, wonderful breeze. Slight drizzle. We did pray afterwards for rains for the farmers, and the rains came when the conventions. But they were astonished. The people, look at this. Suddenly, when there's all this long period. Now I am going to perhaps write the numbers of times I've prayed there. The reasons you pray things could anger the wicked. No wonder when the king, the evil Ahab, saw Elijah, he says, "Ah, my enemy." He was so wicked, but he knew this is the man that wrought this devastation. He prayed for this. He was praying for revival. He was praying for a nation to turn back to God. And it worked. He brought the nation on its knees. You'll be stunned what this old man has prayed for. I think they'd jail me in my country when they realized who was praying for that.